Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to jump right into things. I went ahead and roughed up the surface with my fine drill bit, my fine sanding bit, and I cleaned up my cuticles. I am using this e-file that I got on Amazon as well as this bits. All this came in one kit. I'm going to make sure I leave the link in the description box for you guys. So I'm using that. Also, guys, I am using my dehydrator. I have learned when I apply the dehydrator first and then my tips, everything just works so much better. Okay, so this is just my thing. So I apply my tips off camera. I do cut my thumbs down a lot shorter so I can still do hair. I just shaped them up and I shaped up the sides and just kind of cleaned it up. So today, guys, the purpose of this video is I found this acrylic on Instagram and I just could not wait to try it. It is by Michele Kimm. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys everything about this acrylic today. This video is not sponsored, y'all. I spend my own coins. I've been waiting on it. So when Black Friday hit, y'all, I added this to the cart and yeah. So right now you see me just kind of blending down the nail tip to my nails. Not too much, but just a little bit so it's like a smooth transition. And then after I do that, guys, I prime my nails. I dehydrate once again, and then I prime my nails 2 times. So once again, guys, I'll leave everything in the description box, so don't worry about that. So let's get into this acrylic. This is the acrylic. It is by Michele Kimm. I got it in the color Natural Pink. Y'all, this container is humongous. Like, I'm so used to those little baby containers when I buy acrylic. I was like, off bat, she already got me. It was, I just was like, I haven't received any acrylic this large. So I went ahead, I'm using some monomer, some no-name brand monomer that I found in my local nail supply store. I was out of everything, so I just ran and grabbed some monomer, the cheapest one they had. So as y'all can see, I really had a pleasant experience with this acrylic. Like, I was trying to get a hang of seeing if it was more dry or more wet, but once I kind of got my ratio down, I was very, very impressed. So I will say I will be shopping with them again. Matter of fact, I just added, I saw that they have some new colors. So I'll leave her Instagram on in the description box as well as her website. But I mean, it was a small business. I'm big on supporting small business as a small business owner myself. So I really wanted to try this acrylic and I can say I am very well pleased. I definitely think I'll get something a little bit more pink because this was like super nude-ish pink, which was perfect for this, but I definitely want something a little bit more pink. So I'm gonna just let you guys watch me apply my acrylic and then I'll be back in a little bit. Where'd you go? Girl, you know how I've been living without you. Daydreaming on a cloud with you like a horizon. With you tonight is on an island. Yeah. It's about time I'm waking up. Found you wasn't with me waking up. Now you feel seductive in this heat touch. I needed to distance myself from you. I was just to know you want you. So come close, won't you? Can I tell you something for what it's worth? If you had this place on nothing, take you there, take you. Show you something, give you more than words. If you had this place on nothing, take you there, take you there, take you there, won't you? Fill me up till my cup's overflowing. I'm so anxious just to feel the silence. It's so quiet, but I hear you saying to me, baby. So after applying my acrylics to all of my nails, I came in with some Nail Supply Glamour Clear and just encapsulated all of my nails just to kind of build them up. And that way I can kind of save my product. So yeah, I mean, it's a little quick method. You don't have to do this. It's just something that I do. I could have probably used a little bit more of her acrylic to get more of an opaque look. But I knew for what I was going for today, it wasn't really necessary. So it wasn't a big deal to me. So I file shaped and buffed off camera. Then I pulled out my little nail tray, y'all. This is where I make all of my messes. So I applied this orange color that is from Madam Glam. I've had this for a couple of years. Beautiful. It's probably one of my favorite colors to use year round. I don't care if it's Christmas time, y'all. I wanted some bright neon nails, so I pulled this out. I did see this design on Pinterest, so I'll make sure to insert the picture right here so you can see what inspired this nail set. So the beauty of this gel polish, I usually only have to use one coat. So I just use my brush to kind of get a guide of a little stripe, and then I use my little nail art brushes to clean up the lines and make it a little bit neater and just fill in any spaces that were missing. So I did cure these nails for 3 minutes. I know that's excessive, but I've learned that doing all these nail designs, like over curing is better than under curing. So I cured it for 3 minutes, and then I came in, did my other hand because I didn't want to mess up anything, and cured those for 3 minutes as well before I began my design. So next I came in with my little dotting tool, and I just made like some little C's, some little U's, some little whatever, and then put a few dots just to give it that animal print look. And y'all watch my channel, y'all know I love that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know why, I just can't let it go. So I just kind of randomly did this. And I mean, usually with these kind of designs, like they don't have to be perfect because you'll never see an animal in the wild with the exact same spots. So I did this on the pointer nail and on my ring finger. And then on my little pinky, I just did like a little dot because that's what it kind of looked like in the picture. So I made sure if you're using black, y'all, like I said earlier, it's better to overcure than to undercure. I went ahead and cured these nails for 3 minutes as well because black usually is like, you know, a lot more difficult to cure. So once I did all these little prints, then I came in with my art brush, nail art brush, and then I made the 2 lines at the top and the bottom just to give it that definition. So I cured these nails, like I said, for about 3 minutes, and then I came in with my matte top coat. Y'all know your girl love a good matte nail. They looked pretty with this. When I was polishing, I was like, man, maybe I should leave them glossy. I don't know, but y'all, I feel like once that matte cured, it brought them to life. I think that matte is what it is. So I am gonna leave this set matte. I'm so proud of myself because I was like, girl, do something off Pinterest that's not typical of you. So I think, I think I did that. So if you like these nails, go ahead and leave me some orange hearts in the comment section. Yes, I had to put on my rings, y'all, and be real extra so y'all can catch the whole vibe. My hands are ashy and I have been painting, so they got little stains on them, but that's okay, y'all. Look at them nails. I'm so proud of myself. So if you made it to this point of the video, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Make sure that you turn on your post notifications, thumbs up this video, share it with a friend, and all that. So thank y'all so much, and I'll catch you guys on my next video. Bye.